Nobody is coming to save you. And that sounds cruel at first. Almost like life is laughing from the corner with a cigarette in its mouth. But maybe it is not cruelty. Maybe it is the first honest gift you have ever been given. Because once you understand that nobody is coming, you stop sitting by the door. You stop waiting for the perfect person, the perfect chance, the perfect mood, the perfect rescue. You stop imagining some magical moment where someone finally walks in, sees your pain, fixes your habits, lifts your confidence, builds your discipline, and hands you the life you were too scared to create. That moment is not coming. And deep down, you already know. You know because the same problems keep returning. The same dreams keep waiting. The same excuses keep changing clothes and coming back with new names. 1 year, it was timing. Then, it was money. Then it was fear. Then it was stress. Then it was, I just need a little break. How sweet, how polished, how beautifully decorated the cage has become. But a cage with soft lighting is still a cage. And the lock is not on the outside. It is in your routine. Your routine is either opening your life or slowly burying it. That is why you have to become your own force. Not because you do not need people. You are human. Of course you need love. Of course you need support. Of course some nights your chest feels too heavy and you wish someone would understand without needing the whole story. That is real. But support cannot replace self-command. A hand on your shoulder cannot do the work for you. A kind word cannot wake up early for you. A motivational video cannot remove the poison from your habits. At some point, you must stand in the wreckage of your own delays and admit, I have been waiting too long, and that admission will hurt. Good. Let it hurt cleanly. Let it cut through the fog. Because the pain of honesty is better than the comfort of another lie. You were not born just to drift. You were not given hunger just to silence it with scrolling and sleep. You were not given a mind capable of building worlds just to rent it out to distractions. There is more in you. That is why ordinary life feels so uncomfortable now. Not because you are ungrateful, because your potential is banging on the walls. It is tired of being locked inside a person who keeps promising soon. Soon is a dangerous word. Soon makes cowards feel patient. Soon makes delay sound intelligent. Soon lets you waste years while still feeling like you have a plan. No more. Soon. Today is ugly enough to be useful. Start there. Start with the small thing you keep avoiding. The message, the workout, the application, the page, the apology, the plan, the room, the habit. Do not make it poetic. Make it done. Because your future does not need a dramatic speech from you. It needs evidence. One action, then another, then another. That is how you parent yourself. You stop asking your feelings for permission. You stop treating comfort like a wise old teacher. Comfort is not wise. Comfort is a smiling thief. It does not break into your life loudly. It enters quietly, offers you rest, and leaves with your years. So become stricter with yourself, not hateful. Stricter. There is a difference. Hate destroys you. Discipline returns you to yourself. Discipline says, you are tired, but we still move. You are scared, but we still begin. You are uncertain, but we still take the next step. You are alone, but we are not finished. That is how a person becomes dangerous to his own weakness. Not by shouting, not by pretending to be fearless, but by refusing to remain available to the same old excuses. So stop waiting by the door. No rescue is scheduled. No savior is late. The responsibility is standing in front of you, cold and quiet. Pick it up. Because the moment you stop waiting for someone else to push you, you finally become someone. Life cannot easily stop. Your potential is not dead yet. It is just tired of being ignored. That is different. Dead things do not knock. Dead things do not whisper at night. Dead things do not make your chest feel heavy when you see someone living the kind of life you secretly wanted. That discomfort you feel, that is proof. Something inside you still remembers who you were supposed to become, but you have been feeding fear for so long that fear now walks around your mind like it owns the place. It sits in your chair, touches your plans, laughs at your ambition. And every time you think about making a real move, fear leans in and says, be practical, be careful. What if you fail? What if they laugh? What if you waste your time? Very professional voice. Fear has. Sounds mature, sounds responsible, but sometimes fear wears the suit of practicality because it knows you would reject it if it came dressed like cowardice. So be careful. Not every safe choice is wisdom. Sometimes it is just surrender with better grammar, and you know this. That is why the safe life does not satisfy you. That is why comfort feels like slow suffocation. That is why you can be surrounded by people and still feel like something important is missing. Because your soul knows when you are negotiating with your own potential. There is a version of you that could exist. Sharper, calmer, stronger, more disciplined, more alive. Not perfect. Do not make it romantic. That version still gets tired, still has bad days, still feels pain. But that version does not abandon himself every time the road gets uncertain. That version does not need guaranteed success before taking the first step. That version understands something most people avoid. Uncertainty is the price of becoming. If you need everything clear before you move, You will stay where you are until life closes the door. And life does close doors. Quietly. No warning music. No dramatic countdown. One day the opportunity is there. Then it is not. One day your body can do it. Then it cannot. One day your mind is hungry. Then it becomes numb from years of delay. That is the danger, not failure. Numbness. The slow death of wanting more. The moment you stop dreaming because it hurts too much to admit you never tried. Do not let that happen. Do not become someone who explains away his own hunger. Do not become someone who calls his abandoned dreams being realistic. There is nothing noble about wasting the gift. And yes, the middle will be lonely. You will start changing, and the old world will not know what to do with you. Old friends may not understand your silence. Some people will mock your discipline because your growth makes their comfort look suspicious. Let them. You cannot carry everyone into your next chapter. Some people were connected to your old habits, not your future. That does not make them evil. It just makes them expensive. And you cannot afford them anymore. Not if the price is your focus. Not if the price is your standards. Not if the price is waking up 5 years later with a mouth full of excuses and a heart full of ghosts. Those ghosts are real, you know. The ideas you never touched. The courage you kept delaying. The talent you treated like it would wait forever. One day, they will ask you what happened. Make sure you have an answer that does not sound like fear. So jump, not blindly, not stupidly, but honestly, take the step your future keeps begging for. Do the thing that scares you because it matters. Risk embarrassment. Risk being misunderstood. Risk starting small. Because starting small is still sacred when the alternative is staying dead inside. Your potential is not asking for perfection. It is asking for proof. Give it something today. A page. A plan. A decision. A sacrifice. A step into the unknown. Because the tragedy is not that you might fail. The tragedy is that you might never meet the person you were built to become. Push yourself until you become real. Not the version you advertise. Not the version you imagine at night. Not the version you describe when you are feeling inspired. The real one. The one proven by behavior. The one built through boring mornings, uncomfortable choices, and the quiet discipline nobody can fake for long. Because life has a cruel little habit. It removes the makeup. Eventually, your routine tells on you. Your habits expose the truth. Your results pull the curtain back. And then everyone sees what you were actually building. A dream or another excuse with better lighting. So stop depending on emotional weather. Some days your mind will reign. Some days your confidence will crawl. Some days your body will feel like it was assembled badly overnight. Fine. Carry the mess with you. Do not wait to feel clean before you begin. The work does not require your mood to smile. It requires your presence. Show up rough. Show up irritated. Show up unsure. Show up with that strange human heaviness sitting behind your ribs. But show up. That is where consistency becomes sacred. Not glamorous. Sacred. Because consistency is the slow hammer that breaks the old identity. One strike means nothing. 10 strikes look useless. 100 strikes start whispering a warning. Then one day, the wall cracks. And people call it luck. Beautiful comedy. They missed the strikes. They missed the early alarms. They missed the nights where your own doubt sounded louder than the world. They missed the moments you wanted to return to comfort, but chose the harder inch instead. Let them miss it. Your job is not to explain the construction site. Your job is to finish the building. And understand this. You do not need a perfect future to take the next step. You only need enough courage to stop negotiating with the old life. That old life is clever. It will offer you small pleasures, small distractions, small reasons to delay. It will say, relax, you have time. But time is a quiet thief. It does not kick the door down. It takes one day, then another, and suddenly years are gone. And you are standing there with memories of what you almost started. Do not become that person. Do not let your potential turn into a ghost that visits you at night. Parent yourself. That is not a pretty phrase, but it is necessary. Tell yourself no when you need no. Tell yourself move when you want to hide. Tell yourself finish when the lazy part of you starts making poetry out of quitting. You are not a child anymore. Your dream should not have to beg you for maturity. Your future should not have to compete with cheap dopamine and weak routines. Raise yourself. Again, harder this time. With love, yes, but not soft love. The kind of love that refuses to let you rot. The kind that drags you back to the work because it knows what is buried inside you. And when the road gets uncertain, good. That means you are no longer walking in circles. Certainty belongs to the life you already know. Growth always feels like walking through fog with a blade in your hand and prayer in your chest. You will not see the whole path. Move anyway. Solve one problem, then the next, then the next. That is how people escape the prison they built from fear. Not in one heroic leap, but in daily acts of self-command. So today, choose the act. One disciplined hour. One honest decision. One uncomfortable step. One refusal to go back. And tomorrow, repeat it. Then repeat it again until your old excuses stop recognizing your voice. This is how you become real. Not by promising, by proving not by dreaming, by building, not by waiting for someone to save you, by becoming the force that finally answers your own life. No retreat into comfort. No surrender to fear. Push yourself, because the person you were supposed to become is still waiting, but he will not wait forever.